So to finish it all, starting questions were, what if you didn't have to change yourself in any way in order to find yourself? And that's the power of authenticity and trust. This morning there was somebody who we love very much, and who said, is it possible to be honest in the business environment? I said, you better. You need to. You need to be. Because if you not speak from your heart, if you are not using your intuition, who does? What if you didn't have to step out of yourself in order to go deeper?
Unconditional self-acceptance.
That's the basis. Even your total imperfectness, include that in your self-acceptance. Because we are not perfect. And the beauty of being together is that we don't need to be perfect, because only then we have to share. Only then.
Life is always under construction. If it's not so, they're giving a speech.
And what if transformation were a natural, spontaneous process that occurs when you stop trying to change yourself and your organization? Then you're doing better by being different. And you are unique. There is no one else in the world with your name. So start to behave accordingly. There's nobody else with your name. So you better make some essential choices for yourself now, because tomorrow is too late now. We call ourselves organizational activists nowadays. And when we flew to this wonderful town, Harry said, we are alarmist, mate. Ringing the bell, like the guy did in that wonderful film we shared with you. But always starting from love. Calm, despair, passion. A lot of organizations, I think, are having this and die slowly. I think we really need radical change. And is it that difficult? No. Because these are two puppies from a nest we had in our family. And we decided to give this nest to the Seeing Eye Dog Society. And one of them we kept, by the way. This naughty, this naughty one we kept. But this is the one who became the Seeing Eye Dog and still is the Seeing Eye Dog. And when we provided this nest to the organization, we got a small lecture. And this was for me a mind-boggling experience. Why? The trainer told us that, of course, they teach these dogs to be reliable Seeing Eye dogs. And, well, that makes sense to me. What is the most difficult thing that they have to learn? Trust. Yes. Be disobedient. Because Labrador dogs are easy to train. Be obedient. But the most difficult thing is to teach them to be disobedient. Okay, I thought. And at the same moment, there was a kind of idea in my mind. What if it's possible to train dogs to be disobedient when they have to do something that makes no sense? Hey. So I didn't understood that trainer and I asked to him, tell me more. I said, okay, this dog and this boss coming to a very busy highway and okay, he's trained to stop and after some time the boss said, forward. And this is a busy highway, so this dog thinks, oh, this is a daredevil, I go. It's not sound behavior. It's certainly not good for your health to do it. So that dog has to stop at that moment. If we can train dogs to be disobedient, if what they have to do makes no sense, what are we doing with people? And by the way, as OV specialists, are we seeing eye dogs or just followers of fashion. That's what we're going to do this whole conference, to see whether this question makes sense to you. We really enjoyed this, and hopefully you did the same. Thank you very much.
At a time, and I ride around with these guys, and they talk this stuff all the time. This is not just for you, you know. They do it for me alone. And I think I understand them. And then lots of times, like me tonight, and some of you tonight, I just don't really quite get that. You know, it's a little different. First, I think it's a language difficulty, you know, and then with time with them, many times with them, I discovered, no, it's another perspective, you know, and I'm having a hard time absorbing it through my own. And so the really valuable thing with me, riding around in the car, over meals, at sessions we've done together, is recognizing how these people, these two people, think in ways closely related to mine, but not the same as mine. And that difference really challenges me. And it causes me to say, Bellman, you know, you thought you had it all together, you know. I mean, you know, that part of me thinks I really get it. And I'm saying, no. And I had the privilege of talking with them over and over. And you get to hear them for a little while tonight. Thank you very much, Rob and Harry, for preparing the session for us. Yeah,